Hi, Damaris. Professor Bald here. How's it going? So for this paper, you are going to get a video feedback from me. And the first thing that I look at with MLA format, or when I open up your paper, is MLA format. So you want to make sure you have your last name and page number, which you do. But I just put down here too, there should be like 2 lines and then your last name. Everything else here is good. All right, so many people wait hours to find the perfect waves in the ocean to surf on. Sometimes it even takes them 4 to 5 days to find the right waves. According to The Future of Surfing, a HBO documentary with Brian Gumbel, and you'll see that I still did some side notes here. There's been some cutting wave edge pool created with the purpose to surf. He compares on how people that go to the beach wait days until they find the waves they want, but in the surf ranch, people can surf for hours. Even 24 hours, there is no wait. One thing I did point out here is you don't need this extra space. It should be hours, comma, hours, comma. You have an extra space between the word and the comma. Gumbel states that no commas needed there. The surf ranch is a place where you can become a professional surfer. By interviewing Kelly Slater, the professional surfer, Gumbel states his purpose, his tone, and supports his ideas. And that's fine. You have your introductory phrases, you introduce your source, and then you have your thesis. Gumbel's purpose of this documentary was to inspire his audience. Why do you have these spaces, though? No spaces. So audience, comma. Mostly surfers to become professional ones. One way he does this is by informing the audience that there is a new place called the Surf Ranch where professionals are born. Another way is by interviewing Kelly Slater, a professional surfer. You've said this a few times, and let me just check something real quick here. You use the word surfer. That's it? Oh, just there? Oh, okay. I thought you used it a lot. You use it a lot in the first couple paragraphs. I'm wondering how you could avoid the repetition. Okay. The reporter uses him. Oh, since Slater is in the project of the Surf Ranch, the reporter uses him as an outlet for the audience to see that only professional surfers surf in the pool. Oh, you know what? Let me back it up. I said 6 or 7, but if I do surf, wow, Damaris, look at that. 23 times. Okay, you want to take a look at that. All right, so this attracts the audience to be more interested in the documentary because they give a figure to see and follow. Not only that, comma, but he also uses his tone towards the audience, which is a little exciting, trying to create that same excitement towards the audience. A quotation there would be nice in that paragraph. Okay, so the rule of thumb is normally 1 idea per paragraph. These are kind of connected, so that's okay, but just keep that in mind. The reporter supports his ideas by talking to the expert, Kelly. This would be Slater, because Kelly is not a friend of yours, I don't think. All right. Damaris does not need to see that. Okay. First, comma. They share his background with the audience so they know who he is. He supports his idea with facts. Period, for example. Sorry. Facts, period, capital F, or semicolon, for example, comma. He states that Kelly has won 11 championships, which has made him the greatest. He also uses a little bit of pathos in his documentary. Semicolon, for example, comma, or period, for example, comma. When he states the emotional phrase where Slater's, and that's an apostrophe because Slater's dad left his home, leaving them behind, he states Kelly's, so Slater's, inspirational story with that made him surf more so he can forget about his problems. He also uses visuals of the pool for the audience to see how it is used and to support it. Okay, so that's fine. So supporting his ideas, though, I'm going to go back to what I just said. He talks to Kelly. That would be 1 paragraph. Facts could be another paragraph. And then visuals could be its own paragraph. For this one, you can do 1 idea per paragraph. Since Gumbel already uses pathos in his documentary, comma, he also uses ethos, logos, and kairos. In this documentary, he uses logos while showing visuals of the surf ranch, which makes the audience more aware of how safe is it and how it is compared to the beach. Space. For example, when Slater compares the beach to the pool, he states that now I've never surfed in my life, don't judge me, but he states that people interested in surfing can be in the pool how much time they like, and it is not the same at the beach. Kelly uses ethos because, as a professional, for a surfer, with a lot of experience, he can state that the surf ranch is totally worth it. He gives positive vibes. You don't have any quotations, Damaris. You need quotations. That's part of the assignment. He gives positive vibes by saying that there is training and that the first ever surf ranch to open to the public will be in Florida, capital F. The reporter also uses Kairos when he says that Kelly had won 11 championships. He says that at the right time so he can grab the audience's, '*S, attention and be interested in who this person is and what goals has he accomplished. All right, so the whole purpose of this documentary was to put out there in the world that there are new things evaluating. Do you mean like evolving, like happening? Like in this case, they use the example of the Surfer Ranch. This documentary was trying to inform and persuade the viewer that these new beaches will help you achieve, not me. I'll put my feet in the water, but that's about it. And practice so you can become better. The reporter uses the story when Kelly, so capital, but then I would say, well, Slater, Kelly's, sorry, I can't type. And for this one, you could think of other ways to refer to him is, for example, the California native, the father of 3, the 2-time champion. Just other ways to say it. The reporter uses a story of when Kelly's friend died in the ocean so the audience can see how safe the new pools are. So now I think this is the first time you mentioned that, and you don't want new information in your conclusion, so bring that up earlier. This helps him get the attention and for viewers to stay in touch with his HBO program. Okay, no. This needs to go up, and that could probably just be the way Canvas works. But it would be Gumbel, Bryant. Get rid of that. The future of surfing in quotation marks. Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel in italics. The date that it was published and the date that you found it. So you need that as well. So one thing I'm not seeing is you're missing the research component of it, and it's in the prompt. And I mentioned it, if I can get it. And I mentioned this also in, that's not what you want, in the videos that I posted as well. You need to see what other people are saying about surfing or being safe or dying in the water or about Kelly Slater. It's in the prompt, and it's also in the video that I posted and the announcement, so that's going to hurt you a little bit. The writing here is okay, though, and you do have the right idea in responding to the prompt. So use this feedback to do your next error log, and let me know if you have any questions. All right? Thanks.